welcome back. Today's video is going to be another Empties video. So this is the products that I've used over the last month, and I've got a lot of empties. We actually have 42 empties, so this is gonna be a long one, so let's just go ahead and get started. Oh, I do want to mention I finally got my picture hung. I've only had it for like a year, but it's okay, we got it. So I'm actually have a lot of makeup and a lot of hair care. So we're just gonna switch things up and we're gonna go ahead and start with hair care. So a tried and true is my Batiste dry shampoo. This is the Define Dark one. I love this one because it actually has a dark cast and it doesn't have, you know, like a white cast. So it absorbs oils good and doesn't have white cast. Highly recommend it if you have brunette hair. Second one is this big Mama Jamma. So I actually finished, this is a Luseta Macadamia and Argan oil conditioner. It says it's a rejuvenating and moisturizing formula in the pH of 4.5 to about 5.5. So I actually finished, this is the conditioner. I finished the shampoo too, but I threw that one away for some reason. And then I also took the pumps off because I used them on my next, you know, liter ones. So I liked this. The smell was really good. It kind of reminded me a little bit of like men's cologne, which I'm totally not mad at. But it was fine. Would I repurchase it? Probably not. I like to switch up my hair care. And instead of having a like conditioning one, I like to have ones now that are like geared towards frizzy hair and environmental, you know, kind of stuff to see if I can kind of tame some of this. Because I'll use like a mask or a leave-in conditioner or, you know, things like that to have the, you know, conditioning aspect. So I finished both of these. I did get these on Haute Look and for a discount, and I have actually seen these at TJ Maxx because I went to TJ Maxx yesterday and they had not this exact one, but they had this brand. Okay, and then speaking of conditioning mask, I went through the Living Proof Restore Mask Treatment. This is just a little mini, and I put on here, I got 3 uses out of it. It was fine. It's, you know, got that standard living proof smell, but I like the Briogeo one better. So I would purchase that one over this one. And then I have another dry shampoo. This is the Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo. As you can tell in my previous, you know, haul, that I did purchase the big one because I love this mini one so much. But the more I use it, the more it's good for like first or like second day hair when you don't have really a lot of oils, but you want to make sure that your oils don't peek through, you know, throughout the day. So it's good like that, and where you can't feel anything in your hair. It's very soft, but it doesn't really absorb oils very much. So I wouldn't, once I'm finished with this one, I probably wouldn't repurchase it again. Then we have a Rusk Multi 12-in-1 Miracle Treatment Weightless Leave-In Treatment. That's a mouthful. So that's what that looks like. This was fine, but it wasn't anything that I'd run out and purchase. It was just a standard, you know, leave-in conditioner. Speaking of leave-in conditioners, this is the Ionix hair care products. This is the Hair Serum Diamond Drops with Argan Oil. It's a special repair formula for strong, silky, shiny hair. And this little thing right here is worth $20 for this little thing. It's crazy. But I got on Haute Look for, you know, like half the price or something like that. But there was nothing special about this. I like the just pure like argan oil or macadamia oil, things like that. So then just, let's see, 2 more of these. I have the Matrix Mineral Rough Me Up Salt Infused Spray, and it has like a 2 hold on there. And I wrote on here that it was too drying. So even if I just used a little bit of this and made my hair very coarse feeling, which I know it's a salt spray, it's gonna dry your hair out some, but it was just 2. Now if they had like a 1, I don't know, maybe I'd try that, because my hair usually responds very well to salt sprays, and every time like I go to the beach and stuff, it usually gets super curly, but I'm still in the search for the perfect salt spray. Then this is the Frieda Frizz Ease Original Formula Hair Serum. I have had this for years and years and years, and I found it and I was like, oh, I just need to go ahead and finish that off. So again, nothing special. I have one from like Not Your Mother's, and that one's pretty good, but other than that, I'm still trying to find the perfect Frizz, Miracle Frizz treatment that probably still, you know, doesn't exist. So this is technically my May empties. So I went through, I did travel. I think I went to, this is the when I went to New York, Buffalo, New York, and Niagara Falls, and I actually went to Canada, so that was really fun. I love it. Anyways, so I used up 2 little packets, this one, and then another one I'll insert up here on the screen. Juice Organics Repairing Shampoo and Conditioner, nothing special. And then this one, the Clairol Hair Food Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner infused with honey apricot. That's what that looks like. Now I did try, this one was fine, but I wouldn't purchase it. Now I did try another one from this brand that you'll see in another empties that I did really like. So, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. So you'll just have to stay tuned and watch that one. Okay, so I think that's it for hair care. So we'll go ahead and move on to makeup. So of course I finished another one of my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Love it. Already repurchased. So great. It just sets your makeup so well, and it makes it so your face isn't as powdery and cakey, and just kind of smooths everything in. So definitely already repurchased. And then this is a declutter. This is the NYX Pore Filler. Ugh, this was terrible. I thought I got a dud. I only used like half of it. But this is a silicone primer, and it usually would spit out at me, and it would ball up, and you see it's just like, it's not, you see it ball up like that, and I mean, even when you try to like pull it in or rub it in, it's still kind of balled up a little bit. So I like my Tatcha one better, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. Then I went through this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara. I used this when we went on our cruise in December, and then like I only used it in December because it was so terrible, and I found it in my collection, and I was like, I just need to throw this away. Now I liked the original Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This waterproof one, I don't know if I got a dud, but it was absolutely terrible. It was a very wet formula to the point where, I would be putting it on and it'd be flaking. It would be, not really flaking, it'd be splattering all over my lid, the bottom. It was terrible. Like, I had to endure it because I was on a cruise and I didn't have any more, but, ugh, no. Then I went, we got one more mascara. The Pure Volume Vixen 4-in-1 Mascara. And that's what that wand looks like. It was fine. It didn't grasp my eyelashes a lot. So I liked the wand, or I thought I would like the wand, but it just didn't completely coat my lashes the way that I wanted them to. Then I went through a whole concealer. I love this one. This is probably my favorite drugstore concealer. It is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. And I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but yeah, there you go. I scraped the crap out of this. So, I love it. I would repurchase once I get through the other like 7 concealers that I have in my collection. So I would definitely repurchase that. Highly recommend this one. Oh, and I have the shade 020, which was actually a little bit too dark, so I'm gonna get a lighter shade next time. This was more of the color of my skin, so definitely get a lighter one next time. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this. This is the Mary Kay Cream Eye Color in the shade Iced Cocoa. I did hit pan on it. Very proud of myself. But this one's just super dried out. I've already opened a new one. I like it a lot. It's good for very quick makeup looks where you just want to put something basically on your eyelid and then, you know, one and done. And then I went through an eyeliner. This is the Ico London I Do Liquid eyeliner. I did not like this. This is one of those ones you get like free gift with purchase and like a lot of Ulta orders, and it was just this is what the wand looks like. It's not as much of a fine tip as I would like to be able to do a wing, and it was so I just tried to use it up until it dried out. So unfortunately I have like 2 other ones and got to go through those before I can purchase anything that I like. And plus I like to get the brown ones. Can I help you? Next I'm going to... Can I help you, Georgia? What are you doing? Huh? You gotta go potty? Okay, next I am going to go ahead and retire these Ardell Double Up eyelashes, number 204. That's what they look like. I actually lost the other one, so I can't just have one eyelash, Lauren. Now that would be a look. I don't really wear eyelashes because my you know, eyelashes are, you know, pretty long to begin with. So then I went through 2 powders. The first one is the Makeup Forever Makeup Forever Ultra HD Loose Powder. It was fine. I just like the Becca Hydra Mist and the Laura Mercier one better. And then the next one is the Ciate London Extraordinary Translucent Powder. I do have a full size of this that I got in, I think, a FabFitFun, so I'll go ahead and use that one, but I think it's more for people who have combination to oily skin. So I may have to actually wait till next summer because I'm trying to use them up right now. I'll probably have to wait till next summer before I use that one. And then I'm going to go ahead and declutter a lipstick. It is the Noah lip gloss, and I'll insert a picture of it right up here. I went ahead and gave that one to my mom, and she seems to like it okay. I'm just not a lip gloss fan. Like, been trying to get through, you know, lipsticks, or lip glosses, but I'm just not a major lip gloss fan, especially if it's pigmented. If it doesn't have a lot of color, I can kind of top a little bit when my lips are crusty, you know, dry and crusty. But other than that, And then I went through a Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation sample. I squeezed the crap out of that one. This is in the shade number 2, and I just remember it was a light color and it had a light, you know, coverage. So at the time, I was wanting more medium to full coverage, so I didn't like this, but now I'm wanting more of a light coverage. So I think I have a sample of this, like a packet sample that I'm interested to try to see if I would like it again now that I like lighter coverage stuff. Next, I have 2 lip balms. I finished the Ballistics Medicated Lip Balm SPF 15. This is good. I like the mint, you know, smell, and I kind of dug in there a little bit, but I would, you know, consider repurchasing this in the future. It does, you know, work well. And then I went through the Bite Beauty Lip Agave Mask, and this is like a little sample packet, and it had like 3 different colors in there, but I got like 4 uses out of each one, so it lasted me like about 2 weeks. So it was good. I have a full size of this one. I like the Laneige Sleepy Mask better, but this is a good, you know, very thick one. I do like the one in the stick better than the regular tubes for some reason. I don't know. Easier to put on. And then I have 2 more products. I'm going to declutter this. This is the Mary Kay Cream to Powder Foundation in Ivory 0.5. It's way too light for me. It's way too light for me, and I just accidentally purchased the wrong color. it's really old, and they're not even called cream powder foundation anymore. They are called the Endless Performance one. So get rid of that. And then I went through 5 more of the little mineral bronzing powder little sample things. So I'm done with those. Like to get things out so my collection is not as big. Okay, next we have skincare. So I have the Sephora Watermelon Cleansing Wipes. Now these smelled so good and I wanted to love them so much, but they were terrible. They did not remove makeup well at all. So I would use this, and then I usually use like my First Aid Beauty facial radiance pads over to make sure that I got everything, and as a little bit of a toner. And I would either have to use 2 of these or 2 of those to get off all the makeup because they didn't remove crap. And you couldn't use these on your eyes because they burn your eyes. Okay, so this is a face mask. It is the Tony Moly I'm Real Lotus sheet mask in the illuminating one. I'm not a sheet mask fan. I can never tell if, like, I just don't feel like they do anything unless you have regular, you know, treatments, you know, so I've never like purchased one. I just get them as like free gifts and stuff like that. And then I went through this Mama Jamba. This is really old. This is the Mary Kay Intense Moisturizing Cream, and this, you know, it may not look like much, but this stuff is so thick that you don't need a lot of it to, you know, use your whole face. So what I would actually do is, it was so thick, I've come to the realization that I don't like really thick creams, even though my skin needs it. So I'll use a little bit of a lighter one, and then I'll just put oil in there. So to be able to, because I don't like to tug on my skin. So what I ended up doing is just using a little bit of this and adding some oil so that it, you know, smoothed on easier. The application was better. Now they do have one that is an intense, you know, it's a gel formula of this. And so I am tempted to, or I did buy one of those. I'm tempted to go ahead and open that up and try and see if that's still gives good moisturization, just in a more of a gel form. And then I went through this I went through a small one of this. I have gone through a full size, and I am tempted to pick it up again now because I did see it at TJ Maxx, because the full size of this is $90. Oh, let me just tell you what it is. First, it is the Strivectin TL Advanced Tightening Neck Cream, and this is just the small one. And I used all of that. And like I said, I've gone through a full size, and I was mainly just using it as like preventative measures, so I didn't really, you know, need it. But now I'm, you know, I have these like little, you know, wrinkles that I'm seeing, so I am going to go ahead and purchase some type of neck cream. What I've been doing is just doing my skincare and, you know, putting it down lower and trying to use it that way. But I think I might go ahead and repurchase this one, but I think I'm going to repurchase, they have a light version that's not as thick that, you know, will smooth on easier. So I think I'm going to purchase that one, or whatever one's at TJ Maxx. Then I went through the CosRX Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence, and this is one of those things that you're like, oh, it's kind of gross. You're like, snail mucus stuff. Ugh. But it actually worked pretty good. So I'm not sure if I'm going to purchase this one again, or if but I am going to purchase, you know, some type of, like, I really want to get the CosRX BHA or AHA BHA toner one. The one that, oh, I can't remember her name right now. I'm totally blanking. I'll insert her name, you know, down here. But she always talks about the AHA BHA one, toner one. So I think I'm going to purchase that one next. And I think I'm going to, instead of doing an essence, I'm going to insert the hyaluronic acids that I've recently purchased and see if that makes, you know, much of a difference, or if I should go back to this one. So it was good. It's hydrating. It was a good extra step to insert into your routine. And then nope, I got 2 more. I have the Mario Badescu. This is the facial spray, the one with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I absolutely love this. I already have a backup. It smells so good. Now, I am not a huge fan of rose, so I don't like the rose ones. I actually got like a 2-pack on Look, and I gave it to a friend because I've come to the conclusion that I hate rose, so no. But this one is so good. I love this one. Actually, if my face is very irritated or sunburned, the aloe, you know, of course, has some, you know, anti-inflammatory and smoothing properties or soothing properties. So I love to use this whenever my face is irritated or I have a sunburn, as well as just for hydration. It's really good for when you have your makeup on and you need a little extra pick-me-up, little hydration, like halfway or towards the end of my like shift, because I don't touch up my makeup when I work like my 13-hour shifts, so I just like to do a little facial spray as a little pick-me-up. Okay, the final one is the MAC Strobe Cream. This is the second one that I've been through, little mini, and this is good. I just like the Glam Glow moisturizer better, so I would repurchase that over this one. And then our final category is the body miscellaneous. So I went through the Bath & Body Works Country Chic Shower Gel. Now, this is super old, but I have like hoarded this. I have like not wanted to use it because I love it so much. It kind of reminds me of like apples and lemons, maybe pear or something like that. It just smells so good. Then I went through a Ulta Sweet Apple Foaming Hand Soap. These are normally worth $6, but never pay that. Wait till they have a sale, and then you can get them for like $3. I didn't really like this scent, so I probably wouldn't purchase this one again. I mean, it was fine, but it just got a little sickening after a while, so I like the eucalyptus one the best. I went through a Gold Bond Anti-Itch Lotion, and this one is really good for when, because I do have eczema, and anytime I get really itchy at night, I'll go ahead and use this. So I have this and two more that they have this one in the gold, they have a green one, and then they have like just a white one, and they're all that eczema, anti-itch, something like that. They all work pretty much the same, but it does have a little bit of, yep, it's got that mentholy, you know, smell because it is, you know, medicated, but it's really good. It says for eczema, psoriasis, sunburn, poison ivy, oak, or sumac, and it says it smooths and calms with aloe, and it's, well, it says it's fragrance free, but it's definitely not fragrance free. It's definitely got a menthol, minty, you know, smell. So I've already repurchased the other ones. Then I went through another Chic Intuition razors. Absolutely love these. You know, I've already repurchased. And get them on Amazon, a lot cheaper. Don't get them in the grocery store. They're hell expensive. I went through just a little shower cap. And this is from our hotel that we were staying in. And then the Archive Shea Butter little bar soap. It's fun. And then I went through a Marc Jacobs Daisy little perfume spray. I already have a full size of this. I absolutely love it. Definitely recommend it. This would be, I would say it's my like signature scent. Oh, and then I have one more hair care item. I am getting rid of this Swissco brush. It's all of the little blue things have pretty much fallen out. So I had repurchased another one. Not that brand, but a different, you know, big paddle brush for when I brush my hair before I get in the shower. So I'll use like my Tangle Teaser, and then just to brush everything back before I get in the shower, I'll use like one of those. So I think that's it. So that was a lot of empties. I know, that was 42. So the grand total of that, and this is just for 1 month. This is like one of my biggest months. $437.61. So that means my year-to-date is now at $1,872.56. So I'm just so excited. means I've used 179 products so far for the year. And I also had some giveaways that I just, you know, did. I won't, you know, insert those or anything, but those were $47.96. And then, oh, the makeup that I used, I ended up using with tax $161.13 worth of makeup that, you know, I showed. And that means my year to date is $665.01. So I'm on my way to using up $1,000 worth of makeup. Or actually, I increased my goal last time because, you know, fast forward to, you know, July and August, I've already pretty much hit that. So my next goal is to 1,500. So just stay tuned and you'll see the rest of those. I'll probably have another empties video next week. And then the next couple weeks, and then we'll be caught up. So we'll go back to doing our monthly empties. So thanks so much. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.